And we are mother plucking live. What's going on, everybody? Hang on a second. Oh, quick trip. Oh, this, as much as I love actually being on tour, quick trip, coffee. Oh, it's splendid. Right, honey? My wife and I were watching a show last night, and there's a character in it that always uses the word splendid. She's from over in London or something. So, good morning, Randy. Good morning, Tom. Uh, and I made a comment last night that no one in America really uses the word splendid. It's splendid. Oh, what a splendid cup of coffee. So I said today on the show that I'd try and use splendid as often as possible. So, splendid show today, my friends. Now, let's jump right in. I want you guys to understand the coordinated effort that is going on right now amongst the digital warriors. That includes me. That includes every one of you digital warriors out there on Twitter, on Facebook. Shout out to Rice Crypto. I did a show with him yesterday, and I posted it on my Patreon channel. Check it out, please. Please consider joining my Patreon channel. It's $5 a month, and I send one nude picture every month for 12 months straight. So at the end of the year, you basically have every angle of my beautiful, sexy, chubby, overweight body, full nudes. You can use them for blackmail. Well, I mean, not blackmailing me, but blackmailing other people that if they don't do what you want, then you'll send it to them. So, now we put out great, content, and especially over the Litecoin Lisa, Patrick Lone Wolf, the Litecoin app. That's my boy. It's now is the awakening. Trump tweeted out yesterday, and oddly enough, the mainstream media didn't quite catch it, that, hey, wait a second. Obama and Biden, they paid $152 billion. I think it was billion or million. A lot of money to Iran. We remember a while back when Iran threatened to expose the people involved with 9/11. Oh, whatever happened to that news? The hell you say? My friends, as I've been explaining, and please retweet this and share, we have to surround the enemy with the digital army. As I've been explaining, is the system in which we live in every day. We don't recognize that it is the system of our own destruction. But now we know it. All right. And now we know all of it. They've got all the documentation. Why do you think Trump retweeted the story about Iran having this documentation? And now the documentation's released on the internet. And they're releasing more today. Video, audio, recordings. Anybody ever wonder why yes, Hillary Clinton sold out SEAL Team 6 through the Department of State. The State Department. Anybody ever wonder how Osama bin Laden, who was a CIA asset, educated by the CIA in the 1970s? Look it up. Al-Qaeda was created by the CIA. The CIA is not our friend. The CIA is not an American agency. The CIA is a global agency that infiltrates countries and regions and performs black ops to perpetuate and prepare areas for war. It's what the CIA does. Osama bin Laden, Tim Osman. Nate, you ain't wrong, brother. Barack Obama and Sleepy Joe and Hillary Clinton gave Iran. Now, mind you, Iran is ran by the CIA. But there are players in Iran. We created Iran. Hitler named Iran. Hitler was on the CIA payroll through several different business entities, hence the trial of the Bush family after World War II. Why was grandfather Bush on trial for treason? Oh, wait a second. What? Yes, it's because he, with other corporate interests, funded Hitler. Hitler named Iran. Iran, the translation of Iran, is Aryan, like the Aryan nation. My friends, we've been living under 100 years, 125 years of misleading the American people. Our grandfathers died in World War II for a lie. Our great-grandfathers died in World War I for a lie. The Korean War, a lie. The Vietnam War, a lie. The war on terrorism, a lie. All predicated on the idea that they were going to take our freedoms. They're anti our freedoms. Really? The hell you say? They're attacking us because of our freedoms. Really, what if they were attacking us because we were infiltrating their countries and engaged in black operations to overthrow their government and push them into the Rothschild global banking systems? What? Bitcoin Ben. Say it ain't so, Ben. Say it ain't so. It's so. It's so damn true that you can't deny it. And now it's coming out. The revelations amongst the public. The truth is coming out. Do you think that Trump is a stupid man? No, my friends. You know who Trump's uncle was? See, people know Trump's uncle for one thing. Trump's uncle was the guy who happened to be the FBI agent who carried out the trunks for Tesla, Nikola Tesla. Now, you know who else? And I told you guys this a while back. You'd be very surprised who works for the intelligence agencies. Gee, who owns a company called Tesla? Can't remember his name. He's just a nobody. Wait a second. He put out a tweet yesterday. What did he tweet? What did the owner of Tesla tweet yesterday? Look it up. You want to know what he tweeted? The Illuminati. With their little sign. You guys have heard me say there are many individuals who work or have worked for the CIA and other intelligence agencies that you'd be very surprised who they are. My friends, we are at war, and the war is full out in the open. Now, Trump puts out a tweet exposing the 150 million, maybe billion, I can't remember for sure, that Obama and Biden and Hillary Clinton paid Iran to shut the pluck up about 9/11, to do not disclose Osama bin Laden as an inside agent of the CIA. Osama bin Laden was not killed in Afghanistan. Oh no, my friends. Osama bin Laden was moved to Iran. Why do you think they told you the next day that Osama bin Laden had been killed. SEAL Team 6 killed him. He was dead. Where's the body? Oh, the body? You want the body? Yeah, we had to bury him at sea in accordance with Muslim Sharia law. Yeah, that's not in the Quran. Where did you find it? Oh no, my friends. Osama bin Laden was moved to Iran from uh, Afghanistan, and Iran held him. Now, SEAL Team 6, and this is common knowledge in the military and in Black operations world, Black Rock. SEAL Team 6 was killed, so they could not tell where they dropped Osama bin Laden. My friends, this is evil at its core. I've told you before, and this is all coming together. My friends, when Trump wins the election, and Trump is going to win the election because the internal polls, it's never even been close. Joe Biden isn't even a blip on the radar of the American people. Trump is unveiling news daily that the mainstream media is not going to cover. So what did Trump do in the first debate? Think about it. If you're going to expose the truth, when would you do it? Would you not do it when the American people are most focused on you? And how would you do it? Would you do it during a debate? Oh no, my friends. You want the full attention. So in the very first debate against sleepy Joe Biden, what do? You interrupt him. You make it look like a Chit show to where the pundits say, this is terrible. Trump and the pundits, the media, the mainstream media, the right hand of the deep state comes out and says, Trump, we must have control of Trump's microphone. We must be able to shut off Trump's microphone so that Sleepy Joe can get a word in. Now, Trump says, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let you shut my microphone off. Pluck, you guys. So, what do they agree upon? Two separate town halls. Wait a second. Is that going to be the most watched interview of Trump ever? I think it will be. I think that most of the world will be watching Trump's interview, his town hall. How do you think you expose the truth? When do you think you expose the truth? When do you throw out, oh yes? When do you throw out the Trump card? While all the players are watching. My friends, for those who have played the intelligence game, it's clear as day that this operation is kicking into high gear. We have Kelly Shade. Kelly, let me awaken you, my young lady. Kelly Shade. Trump could call a press conference whenever he wants. That's stupid, dude. Really, press conference. Oh, let's think about that, Kelly. Trump calls a press conference. How many of the mainstream media broadcasted? How many overlay video over it? How many during the press conference are broadcasting over the press conference? How many drop the feed? How many cut the feed? How many, when Trump's about to say something, swing away for the panel discussion? Kelly, my friend, you have been asleep, young lady, but that's okay. We still love you, Kelly Slade. We still love you. Watch the town hall tonight. See, what's great is that we don't have to wake everybody up. There will be some people that will continue to lie to themselves. You can't help people that lie to themselves. They want the illusion. They want the dream. That's okay. Tonight, it begins. Kelly Slade, I think you have been conned big time. Kelly, let me explain something. I have not been conned. I have not been blinded by Q. I have not been, lied to. Kelly, I've known all of this information for many, many years. I'm not listening to Q. I'm helping Q. I'm not listening to Trump. I'm helping Trump. I'm not listening to the American First Movement. I'm part of it. I'm not a reporter. I'm a source Remember what I've said. You'd be surprised who has been CIA or intelligence agencies before in their lives. See, this is not a great awakening for some of us. This is a great revealing for some of us. It's not that we were woke. It's that we've been trying to wake for years. Only now is the general public going to find out the truth of it all. And whether or not you choose to understand it is up to you. We're not throwing around allegations. We're not throwing around a conspiracy theory. We have all the evidence. Did you know that every operation, every military operation, every Black Hawk, every SEAL Team 6 helicopter is equipped with internal cameras? Do you know that every operation, every member is equipped with a camera? Did you know that the CIA and the other intelligence agencies have the capability to record audio from about 12 miles away? Did you know that the CIA, NSA, and DARPA can identify you through your heat signature, your frequency? Did you know that your frequency, your aura, your energy is unique? That you can be identified not with facial recognition software, but with frequency recognition software that you can't hide from. You can't put on enough clothing to hide your frequency. So we aren't making allegations of treason. We are providing evidence of treason. We have it all. How do you say it wasn't you when we can frequency prove it was you? You can't. My friends, this is very refreshing. It is. It is very, very, very refreshing. For years, of my life. I have wanted to expose all of this, inside and out. And now it's coming. It's here. It is all coming out. And what's so much fun is it's going to be telling a story. It's going to be telling a story from the point of view of a God-fearing, American-loving person who just wants the truth out. And that's what's coming. That's what's here. That's why Elon Musk. Did I happen to say you'd be surprised who has worked for the intelligence agencies in the past? It's odd that Elon Musk puts out a tweet yesterday, the Illuminati. One word. It's odd that Trump retweets a tweet about the $153 billion in cash that was helicoptered to Iran. It's odd how I've explained in the past how Jeffrey Epstein had a Saudi Arabia passport. How while he was in Florida, here, Kelly, let me connect a few more little dots for you, honey. Jeffrey Epstein was arrested for pedophilia in Florida. What was he doing in Florida? Why were the charges reduced? Why did the prosecuting attorney say that there was nothing he could do about Jeffrey Epstein because he was an asset to the CIA? Why did Jeffrey Epstein work at the exact same facility that trained the 9/11 hijackers? Do you think it's because Jeffrey Epstein needed a job? Honey, truth is stranger than fiction. And as all of this comes out, Kelly will wake up and it'll be okay. Kelly Slade, because he was Israel CIA. What? You mean the Mossad? Who do you think runs the Mossad? Put it together, Kelly. Put it together. Kelly, if I'm not telling you anything new, then why haven't you figured it out yet? Kelly, let me ask you a question. Why would Trump put out that tweet yesterday? Why? If Trump's so bad, why is he the one exposing it? I know there's some people over in the chat saying that I shouldn't waste my time. Kelly Slade is a representative of every person out there that has been tricked. Kelly Slade says he wants the attention off his crimes. Okay, she's she's lost. She's that's a it's all right, Kelly. It's all right. You'll figure it out then. It's Trump. Let's go to Trump's uncle again. Most people don't know what yes, Litecoin Lisa, educate Kelly. All right. Ask her what crimes Trump has committed. Let's see what she responds with. I bet you she brings up his taxes. Well, he won't show his taxes. Look, Trump's uncle, the guy with Tesla, the guy who had all of Tesla's secrets. I've talked about bloodlines. I've talked about families. I've talked about agendas. What if Trump was somehow tied to Tesla? What if an ex-CIA asset was put in charge or given technology of a company, and just to drop a little hint, he named it Tesla? What if the good guys in the government was giving technological secrets that the government had hidden for many, many years to somebody who was an ex-white hat in the CIA? Bueller. Anybody figuring this out yet? Okay, I'll just come. The government has had Tesla's technology for years. There was a group of individuals after the Eisenhower administration that was knew about the technology. They informed JFK about the technology. Eisenhower told JFK about the technology. JFK used the technology to implement the NASA program. The NASA program was to further the advancement of the technology. The reason that Obama canceled NASA was to get them out, to get the good guys out of the government, and to not allow the technology into the general public. And yes, the CEO of Tesla is an ex-CIA operative. He did not get a paycheck from the CIA. He was entered into programs for the CIA. I'm tired of sugarcoating all this bullshit. I'm tired of people like Kelly Shade, who I don't even know where the hell she's going. She's I love you, Kelly. I love you, girl. But my God, if you cannot see the chains that connect, then you don't want to see it. You have been so brainwashed that you don't want to admit that you have been tricked. It's okay to be lied to when you acknowledge that you've been lied to. Don't keep trying to buy the lie so you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Kelly. The people that have lied to you, oh my God. Okay. Look, what I just told you about Tesla is not my opinion. It is what happened. You think that Trump just happens to know about all this shit? You think the America First group just happens to be making a wild guess? No. NASA was created off the technology that Tesla originated. And the company, Tesla, is ran by an operative of the white hats of the NSA, CIA, and the intelligence agencies through the colleges and through the universities. And he is now exposing the Illuminati as Trump drops truth on 9/11 and how it was funded and who was behind it. And yet we still have people out there going, Trump only paid $700 in taxes. What? What? We have government agencies admitting that there are UFOs. All right, Kelly Slade says, I know 9/11 was an inside job. Who the then who the hell do you think was the inside perpetrators? If you know it was an inside job, then who were the perpetrators of the inside job? You think it was Trump? You think Trump was out there building high rises and then going, oh, by the way, Trump was the original birther. Trump helped prove that Obama was not even who he said he was. Honey, you can call me a dick all you want. That don't make this dick wrong. This, you see, this is a dick. And this dick is right. Because I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm not giving you my point of view. I'm not giving you my perspective. I'm telling you, there's a reason that Trump created the Space Force. You know why? Because after Roswell, New Mexico, guess what? There's aliens. We have their technology. We've reverse engineered their technology for the last 70 years. We've implemented technology based on that technology. Where the hell do you think that we got the idea for the frequency? Where do you think that we got the idea for a lot of the frequency technology? Where do you think we got the idea for a microchip? So just before Roswell, New Mexico, all of the technology we had was actually based on tubes, vacuum tubes. That was our technology. Radios ran on vacuum tubes. Televisions ran on tubes. That's why they call them the tubes. That's why YouTube is tube, because our technology was based on tubes, vacuum tubes. Now, after Roswell, we switched and we learned about digital. We learned about microchips. We learned about cellular. My friends, the number of people that have been lied to, right? The number of people that have been lied. I'm not mad at Kelly. I'm frustrated with the Illuminati ability to brainwash people. What do you think MK Ultra was? MK Ultra, in line with the pharmaceutical companies, have created and altered some of the DNA of humanity to be more susceptible to brainwashing. Why do you think that most of the school shooters were on certain types of medication? Because they're susceptible to influence. This is not my opinion. This is not my perspective. This is not my conspiracy theory. I've been telling you the truth for the past 4 years. And it all includes blockchain. It includes Bitcoin. It includes all of it. Shaw 256. All of it. Satoshi Nakamoto. All of it. 5G, that's coming. 8G, wait till you see that. My friends, this has been an hour long, almost an hour long video. I'm going to wrap it up. I don't think I'm the only one who knows anything. All right. What I do is I put the pieces together in a simple way to understand and to see. My gift is putting logic, all right, putting together logical pieces in order. You know what? Let me tell you a little Bitcoin Ben history, and I'll prove it to you. You know what my gift is? I can predict the future. You know how? Not because I'm magic. It's because my brain works in a certain way on a certain algorithm that can read and analyze situations and predict outcomes. When I was younger, I was tested at a university in Illinois called SIUE Edwardsville. I took all their little tests, all their little, problems and all their little graphs and everything. They couldn't figure out how I kept on being able to solve all of the equations and all of the little puzzles so quickly. Then they figured it out. That my brain works quicker than most. And that I can predict outcomes in real life, real time situations. And I can predict the short term future. Now, you want an example? I did a video with Satoshi Shawn 2 days ago. Look it up on his channel. He had a contest at the end of his video. And they had to choose a number that he randomly picked. And he did not tell me the number. I did not know the number. But because I had I had spent a half hour analyzing him as we talked, I knew what number he chose. And I was right. It's why I can predict what color fingernail polish my wife gets. It's why I can predict what's going to happen in the next few days if I have all of the environmental information. This is not a game. This is talented, gifted people applying their gifts to expose a deep state, treasonous, devilish 125-year scam on the American people. Now, you guys are going to want to watch Trump. You guys are going to want to watch Trump. Everybody, have a great day. And everybody, tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's show. Interesting things are coming. Enjoy the show. Bye-bye.